ban on the Ming as well. They're respecting the fact that the Lady Sun is just a big of a problem when these two duos show up. The international duo, as we speak, the winning recipe in the farm lane. And with this kind of ban, it limits the capability for an advanced snowball.
Yeah, I mean, KAGENDRA have to do that, especially with first pick here. But they're going to ban the Yuan. That's a lot of respect, just kind of banning it out. But I mean, giving up Yuan and the Shangguan, that is like two really annoying heroes to deal with.
Yeah, with the same name as well, Wan.
Yeah, ending with this same style, right? And at this point, I think it's really stressful for KAGENDRA because you can't ban everything in the first phase. You only have 2 chances, and it looks like the bigger problem will be the Ming and the Yuan. I think at this point, Dharma, is it going to be a prio pick for Hans?
It could be, though. But the Mai, yeah, that's one thing that we forgot, too. This gave so much avenues for an insta-kill, and even for a start of any possible team fight that you can actually doubt entering. But the Dharma, how do you feel about that?
I think it's a good trade, right? They give you the Mai, but then now they have the option to pick up the Shangguan again, or they can even have the Heino. And either way, Celestial Melody for either of these heroes, not fun to play against.
Yeah, complete reset of the Truth Mantra as well as the finishing stroke of the Shangguan. Yeah, count me in, bro. I really want that to happen. Now, this sets up Vitality to follow in through with a deadly composition because you have the Dolio to have a great reset. It's the same thing. As we repeat these kinds of heroes, we're talking about great advantages in the meta right now, but the Lady Sun here, I'm feeling right now. How do you feel about this?
I think it's a very strong draft for the side of Vitality, right? Especially if they play how they played in Game 1, this is going to be a very explosive Shanks. He's going to get the farm really quickly, and when you're playing as a Long, range is not your strength.
Long range.
Yeah, long range is not your strength there.
Yeah. But if you have arms reach here, the first 3 picks of Kage, yeah, you have the Mai Shenui with the flash and the combo that we all know, and also the reach of the back line. Okay, starting from these two, great strong picks. Now they're going to trim down the one important thing. Who is going to be the roamers here? What is going to be the options for these two? Because they respect and taking out the Mr. Shin here. And I think that's well of a respect as well on how the macro plays works from these two that could be taken advantage of.
You know, I mean, we're going to still have to see, right? KAGENDRA right now, I don't know where this Ogren is going to go just yet. They haven't... One thing that I've noticed from KAGENDRA is they haven't really gone with the trusty Byron who Hans is amazing on. He was 8-2 in the Indonesian qualifiers, and he hasn't really pulling that out. I think it's more of a matchup thing where he doesn't like it up against the Dharma because they haven't really picked it up. But you know, back to your question though, to kind of counter the Dahlia Celestial Melody and the Lady Sun combination, you're gonna need something that I would think that to kind of maybe crowd control Lady Sun. You need to figure out a way to kind of just lock her down so that the Lung and the Ogre can kind of just blow her up.
Taking out the Lady Shun as well. So this sets up the Mai Shenui to just go in. Yeah, I'm really getting my my focus here for this strong mid lane pick, as we all know. Again, it depends on execution. But this kind of here that is trimming down against KAGENDRA, done or it's just one way to see that the clash lane of Vitality played one big factor in terms of influencing the map up top and gain those minion pressure in as they want to divert the attention of KAGENDRA. We've seen it from game number 1.
Okay, all right. So they instead of going with the Dune, they decided to go with maybe the Menki and instead
too much.
Yeah, it happens. Don't worry. You know, they were thinking about it, but it looks like Menki. I mean, okay, look, Team Vitality likes the frontliner, somebody who's kind of just absorbing things, being somewhat of a decoy, somebody who's kind of up front, kind of in their face. KAGENDRA have to respect that, right? And you want to provide an extra body in front of the Lady Sun so that she can do the damage from afar.
Okay, the Indonesians are just making me so excited today. We have the potential Luna. I like the Liempo roam as well, right? You want access into the backlines, not just to deal damage, but more importantly, push Shanks away from the team fights. So you can actually soak in a little bit more damage, buy yourself a little bit more time, because as an Ogren, you want to have damage over time.
Yeah, the DOT. We all want that for our games, as well as you guys watching us right now, picking the Ogren and Long. Despite the nerf, nah, nothing changes. The kit right now of Ogren pairing with the Long, with this last pick of Lienpo, a great setup for this lineup to go far. But this, if this is the final one, and don't get my hopes up for that, but will it be Gun and Mo though?
Either or, right? Either or, they have their own benefits as well. I think if you're looking at Ganemo, it's a lot of huge amount of burst. If you're looking for that Zhang Suya as well, it's not only that, it's the slow as well as the sanctification for that maximum level 25, which if you put into the hands of Shanks or even City Boy or even 90, it's going to be quite painful for this side of KAGENDRA to deal with.
Yeah, plus the Zia gives you the senior citizen discount at the movie theater local one nearby. So instead they go with a Ganemo instead to kind of get them going. I think that this is a game that KAGENDRA must win, right? They're going to look back on this opportunity of being able to close it out, go up 2-0 in the group that they're in, and to get themselves in the top 8. That would have been huge. This is a must-win, I would say, by KAGENDRA.
Again, this is KAGENDRA versus Vitality, pushed this series to a game number 3. This is the international rematch that we want. Again, last thing that they encounter, KAGE defeated Vitality easily with Muffers taking the MVP. Now, it's an exchange. The rematch that we're hoping for, this could happen right now in their first day on the job.
All right, your thoughts on the, okay, who has the edge in terms of draft?
Okay. I love how my brain is actually being tweaked here, because this is the advantage of both of these two teams right now in the early game. How to get that great early start. For me, I'm still going with KAGENDRA right now, because how will they manage to level 4? It will be tested, but if they lose that kind of chance to put their tides on their side, that's where the frontline defense of Vitality can show up. Minute 6 to 8, that would be the best moment possible to take this to another scenario for a later game.
Look at how KAGENDRA, Lele, and Mofers both prioritize taking down the Crimson Golem as much as possible so that Weirut, when he's just whizzing by, he can take it down very quickly. That's exactly what you want, but the burst ran forward.
Yep, the catch on Winter. Here comes the dive. First blood. Not going to come in this form and this play from the side of KAGENDRA, but they are pushing and making space for themselves. Island, one-on-one. Senku, oh, he jukes it out. He will make it out alive, and here comes the backup as well. City Boy catches eyes onto Senku. It is going to be a stalemate at this point, but boy, is it scary for Highland.
Thanks to the healing duo, it could have been that first blood. Okay, you were asking me about who's the great advantage in the early game. KAGE is taking the advantage right now, right here, against Team Vitality. Looking at this composition once again that Vitality has, needs more items, needs more time, but if in the right moment they have funneled their damage through Shanks, this could go either way.
Yeah, I could go other way, and I could potentially see that. I mean, Shanks is so tried and true on the Lady Suman, right? Does so much damage. He's very reliable. He's like that Toyota Camry, so to speak. But if we're going to talk about Highland here, the Ganemo, I'm not so big on this one because I feel like he's a little immobile. He likes that flashy hero that just kind of goes in and out and gets those pickoffs.
Yeah, a great way to see potential and who can last longer, right?
Yeah.
Right?
You want to go for the long ride.
Yeah, man. Like, what's the best possible scenario there is for this Lady Sun, man? I think you would know the answer.
I think it's funneling all of the farm into the pockets of the Lady Sun at this point. Shanks, he has a pretty healthy game, right?
Yeah. Yesterday, we've seen how my friend Hall here was so happy. The Lady Sun had a double MVP with Toshi. Being the sugar of that series, we'll see that again, right? Because that's the winning condition here.
Yeah,
get the damage in.
Get the damage in, but I only like rich Lady Suns, okay?
I mean, yeah.
People that have a little bit of bling, right? I don't like that poor Lady Sun.
I mean, for all the stress they are putting inside, it's all about the sweet, sweet victory, right? The nectar, the honey that you're looking for from all of this efforts that you put in.
Of course, of course. And I mean, look, I think that Shanks is the guy in terms of just being able to pop off with his Lady Sun. I think that that's the right way to go. But, you know, it's definitely way better of a game by KAGENDRA in the early game. They made some
Oh,
adjustments.
90 gets caught out. It is going to be first blood. Senku, this is why his Mai was banned even from Season 2.
And that's why you keep banning this hero, even your games. It shows how this potential early game lineup of KAGENDRA, specifically in the hands of Senku, could pop off early.
Yeah, could pop off. I mean, KAGENDRA, their lineup, once they get some farm and some items, they're gonna run at you, and they're gonna come at hot and heavy. It's gonna be so much damage, and there's so much potential for control in terms of Weira and Else Luna, where you have that pull. You also have the Lian Po from Movers. You have so much potential to just kind of win these team fights. The Team Vitality, if they want to get back in this one, I think they're gonna have to start looking more of like a split push strategy.
The idea of getting the Tyrant first only says that KAGE wants more damage. Right now, you see how the Mankey being present in the Gun and Mo, they want to penetrate it first and just completely gain control of the waves, being more smart.
Gets knocked back, and this is going to be return fire. It's going to be 90, pushes him against the wall, and Vitality take one back.
Oh, 90, what a nice play. That flash truth, slamming it in, gets it back, gets the revenge on the Senku. That might have been a little personal.
Look at the damage up top, though. Something's
Weira
happening.
caught in no man's land in between. He wants to dive 90, but the tower is hitting it on him as well. Weira, what a mistake. It could be a kill with the Dream Roam as well. It is going to be City Boy putting him down into the grave. At the same time, bottom part of the map, all of the pressure is being applied from the side of Team Vitality.
Look like we are overstayed is welcome up top. They know probably the mindset is to take down the turret right away against Vitality, but that kind of toughness that City Boy has, you don't want to take advantage of that, because right now they have been stealing resources out of KAGENDRA. Right now, 2 buffs actually taken, delaying more time. Yeah, they got the Tyrant. Now, Vitality has more ways and advantage to take this Overlord for them.
Yeah, that was a huge misplay by Weira, right? Being out, like, there's no point in terms of being on the wrong side of the T1 on that one. And just getting caught out, you're not going to outrun CT Boy, who had that Dream Roam. He saved it because he knew it was going to happen. He just waited perfectly for it, and he ensured that he got the kill. And now CT Boy has a slight advantage, but this Azure Golem might be huge.
Yeah, I have eyes on City Boy. They might not be able to do much here on the top lane, though. It is top lane, mid lane, bot lane, everything for the taking on the side of Vitality.
If you notice the control coming in right now up top, Shanks and Winter having control of the objective right there, right on that KAGENDRA wants to do. They have complete borderline all across the map, and KAGE is having more problems to cross that.
Yeah, Team Vitality doing a great job taking away the blue buff so that Weira, who's on the Luna, is starving for that blue buff. He's not going to be able to farm as fast. He's going to struggle to kind of get anything going. He needs that blue buff early, and Team Vitality shutting it down.
Yeah, slowly building up a great lead here. And KAGENDRA needs to have their eyes on the right price. It will be the objective, will be the key hero.
Oh, nice knockup by the Senku. At this point, they're jumping in as well. Tremor Smash onto 2. It's not enough. There's too much damage. Dream Roam as well. A double kill. And Vitality, they take everything away. They're going to start looking onto Lola as well. 90 forces him back, but they're ready for the Dragon to land. How long can he take flight? Can they get the finishing blow? Gets a flash as well. Vitality just take everything away from KAGE.
Yeah, Vital said, I know, yeah, you have your Maestro, you have Senku, but one thing you're forgetting here is this cute little monkey here being present, the teddy bear, City Boy, all the possible soak-up damage that he can do, he gets it. The perfect advantage for a red carpet entry for this Lady Sun to take all the kills away for his team.
Yeah, KAGENDRA right now, I mean, they were struggling. We were going down on this one, but we're going to check the replay and see exactly how this happened. Look, he tried to go, Senko tried to go in, but then they pulled him away, and Movers in really bad spot. The Dream Roam forward, Weira and Hans both in bad spots, get blown up, not tanky enough just yet.
At that point, KAGENDRA needs to check where to position themselves. Look at this. They're really taking all the best possible food there is for their jungler against Weira. Looking at this, you have the Scepter of Liberation present for the Maestro Nui. They need to build up more. Axe of Torment now present as well. So for this, two items picked up already, man.
Yeah, take
Lady Sun, is this what you want?
This is what I want. I want to see Lady Sun only with a bunch of farm, a bunch of items, and just like the rich Lady Sun. That's the dream goal.
And that's the future of Vitality right now. Advantage on kills, advantage on damage, but they're letting this objective go in the hands of KAGENDRA?
Yeah, it's a tough one, right? At this point, if you take a look at Vitality, though, they are pretty shaky if they don't get the right positioning, because that's what we Raw wants. They want them to be clumped up in a group.
Yeah. And if that happens, it could be in a bad scenario. because we've talked about positioning here. Where could be the Lianpo coming from? They have more ways to punish, insta-kill punish right away from Vitality, but that kind of scenario is being negated by Highland and as well as Winter. They have more ways to protect the front line, and by looking at this, maintaining pressure from bot to the mid lane, they need to be wary on where the key players are coming from, because right now, Senku is really hiding hard.
Yeah, he is. And I mean, look, Team Vitality doing such a great job. They had all of the buffs across the map. They have the map control. That's exactly what you want to see from them. Rero right now has been struggling. He's a level behind in terms of actual farm. We're going to have to see. I'm not entirely sure, but he has not been able to free farm. He's just stuck with the rest of the squad, fighting for farm and fighting for scraps with the rest of the team.
Yeah, man, that stuff, fighting for scraps. You would really want to take those items with your resources, but we're looking at Weiro here trying to get vision even for a possible food in the camp of Vitality right now, even for a buff. But I think someone spotted him. Good thing he recalled right away, because that could mean a denied setup for this Overlord. And again, it's the same thing. Only one turret taken comparing to the previous game from Vitality, but they're still maintaining the pressure here, guys.
Yeah, total map control. Team Vitality right now, again, Highland doing a great job of just fighting people from afar, poking it out, and I mean, it looks like they're going to take this the Tyrant for free. Highland still up in front. No real chance for KAGENDRA to even get that one.
Whew, this is tough. KAGENDRA, we see the lineup now completely struggling. When will be the right time to strike here? Again, they have more ways to utilize crowd control, yes. And even the backline entry that Lily can do. But that's a bit of a sacrifice if they really want to commit to that kind of decision.
Yeah, look, okay, Shanks right now, level 14, even higher than his own jungle of CT Boy. That's how popping off he's going in terms of just being able to control this game. He is upset, he's angry, and he's looking to carry this game because he does so much damage right now.
Yeah, look at Weiro down bottom, though. He's trying to clear some ways. He's trying to get the attention of Vitality from the moment they want to take that turret away, but no. They're maintaining focus. Vitality completely says no. Yeah, go take that turret, but will the reaction time be enough? They're trying to put that counter pressure, but one win that Vitality has, they take that inhibitor turret away from KAGENDRA.
Yeah, Team Vitality are like, hey, you want to take a T2? All right, I'll take a T3. I think I win in this trade. I'll happily do this one. Weiro not able to find anything. He just, again, fighting for scraps, trying to find any sort of farm at this point, but Team Vitality have done a great job. Every single time the blue buff is off cooldown or it respawns again, they're making a beeline for it and taking it away, ensuring that Weiro doesn't get it.
Oh, this is going to be tough, man. Like both of these teams really contest this. If KAGENDRA has the confidence here, again, guys, this is now a scenario of a reverse sweep that Vitality can do against KAGENDRA. This is the international rematch, and they have taken the enhanced Overlord right here.
Yeah.
And they would want to push everybody out of KAGENDRA.
Yeah, you're going to have to force this out. I mean, you could even maybe use it. It looks like they're going to go in the bottom lane. That's the smart way. Weiro was pushing it, so he's going to have to deal with this, but he's pushing by himself. Now, the rest of the squad is fighting 4 versus 5. They're trying to hold on this mid T3, trying to keep it alive, just buy a little bit more time because, I mean, it's only 12 minutes in.
Start diving in. It's going to be 90. It is falling a bit low. He jumps in again. This is nice on them, and at this point, it is too much damage for them to handle. They are all down, just left with Weiro and Senku. What can they do against the likes of Vitality? Absolutely nothing! Because at this point, Vitality, they found the strides. They're just waiting for the next wave to come in. Senku, he needs to hold on, but he's 20 seconds all alone against the likes of Vitality. City Boy, Shanks, Winters, Highland. Here comes the reset as well. Celestial Melody music to their ears, and that's the crystal being popped. Vitality make the comeback.
Reverse sweep once again. Team Vitality bouncing back. Creative advantage for a reset, a quick recovery in this series.
Yeah, very smart play, well coached, knowing what they needed to have done, how to limit this team, right? And they were forcing it out. They were attacking the right player. Again, Weiro had popped off in game 1. Stop him. If he's your Kobe Bryant or, Michael Jordan, who, player, like your all-star on the team, you shut him down, make sure he doesn't have a game. And KAGENDRA kind of struggled because of that.
Okay, so it looks like Winter is a bit